Have you ever wondered how a small group of Jewish families came to exert enormous influence over American business, finance, and politics? This video from Luxury Planet will look at the fascinating histories of families like the Rothschilds, Goldman Sachs, Pritzkers, and Fishers. We'll explore how through hard work and savvy investments, they built vast fortunes and enduring legacies that have shaped the nation over generations. Their rags to riches stories epitomize the American dream. The Rothschild dynasty stands as one of the most influential banking families in history. Their rags to riches story begins in the late 18th century with Meyer Amschel Rothschild. Born in a Jewish ghetto in Frankfurt, Germany, Meyer Rothschild established a small money-changing business. Through his 5 sons, whom he positioned in key European cities like London, Paris, and Vienna, Rothschild created an international banking empire. The Rothschilds financed massive public works projects, including railways linking European cities. Their savvy investments and lending practices allowed them to bankroll governments and thrive during times of war. By the late 1800s, the Rothschilds were revered as one of the wealthiest families on earth. They used their immense wealth for philanthropy, donating to causes related to arts, education, and social welfare. However, their power also bred contempt from those who viewed them as too influential. In the United States, the Rothschilds played a pivotal role in establishing the Federal Reserve System of banks. They also financed industrialization and mining projects. The family's American presence expanded through marriages that created the Loeb and Schiff banking dynasties. While still influential, in today's era, the Rothschild empire is more discreet. With descendants spread across Europe, their wealth is distributed over a vast extended family. They prefer to wield influence indirectly. Nevertheless, in business, politics, academia, and philanthropy, the imprint of the multifaceted Rothschild family legacy remains strong on both sides of the Atlantic. Their story epitomizes how visionary immigrants can transform themselves into pillars of global finance and change the course of nations. The Goldman Sachs story epitomizes the American dream. It began with Marcus Goldman, a Jewish immigrant who founded a small Wall Street brokerage in 1869. Along with son-in-law Samuel Sachs, Goldman nurtured his firm into a global finance titan guided by innovation and excellence. Over decades, Goldman Sachs strategically financed America's industrial giants through landmark IPOs for Sears, Ford, and others. The firm then expanded worldwide while pioneering new financial products like derivatives and commodities trading. By the 1990s, Goldman Sachs was a dominant global investment bank, financing expanding tech giants like Microsoft. Today, the firm commands over $2 trillion in assets, and its alumni lead central banks worldwide. However, Goldman's close government connections have also attracted accusations of cronyism. Beyond banking, Marcus Goldman funded education for Jewish immigrants. His descendants have supported healthcare, medical research, education, and arts charities. While not involved in operations, the Goldman family upholds founder Marcus Goldman's ideals of philanthropy. Driven by financial acumen and access to power, the Goldman family has amassed tremendous wealth and influence over 150 years. Their enduring legacy across 3 continents is an investment banking empire synonymous with both financial prowess and social responsibility. Through vision and diligence, Marcus Goldman built an enduring legacy that remains a pillar of global finance. The Pritzker family's rise to fortune is a quintessential rags to riches story. Patriarch Nicholas Pritzker immigrated to Chicago from Ukraine in the late 1800s. His sons Harry, Abe, and Jack established a law firm that enabled their entrepreneurial ventures. In 1957, brothers Jay and Donald Pritzker founded the Hyatt hotel chain. Hyatt grew into a global hospitality empire and became the cornerstone of the family fortune. Jay Pritzker was the driving force in expanding the family's investments into diverse industries. Along with his brother Robert, Jay founded the Marmon Group conglomerate, owning over 60 industrial corporations. Penny Pritzker, daughter of Donald Pritzker, served as U.S. Secretary of Commerce under President Obama. She also founded Vice Senior Living and pioneered new models for retirement communities. The Pritzkers are renowned for philanthropy, donating over $300 million to education, science, health, and the arts. John Pritzker, son of Jay, helped build the family's hospitality portfolio. He co-founded Mandara Spa and helped launch Joie de Vivre boutique hotels. In 2016, he merged Joie de Vivre with Destination Hotels to create Two Roads Hospitality, a major player in luxury resorts and hotels. J.B. Pritzker, son of Donald, continues the family tradition of entrepreneurship and public service. He founded a private equity firm and technology incubator 1871. In 2018, J.B. Pritzker became governor of Illinois, extending the family's influence into politics. For over a century, through vision and perseverance, the Pritzkers have built an immense fortune across sectors as diverse as hospitality, manufacturing, finance, and real estate. With exceptional business acumen and generosity, they define what it means to achieve the American dream. In 1969, Donald and Doris Fisher opened the first Gap store in San Francisco, selling jeans and music to a youthful crowd. This humble origin sparked a retail revolution. The Fishers built Gap Inc. into a global fashion empire, pioneering the specialty store concept. Gap's iconic branding and accessible style made it a mall mainstay. In the 1990s, the Fishers spearheaded Gap's international expansion and the launch of brands like Old Navy and Banana Republic. Their children, including John, William, and Robert Fisher, led Gap's growth outside North America. The Fishers have used their wealth for philanthropy, donating over $300 million to arts, education, and sustainability causes. Gap Inc. has also promoted social and environmental responsibility through sustainable manufacturing and community engagement. Donald Fisher served as Gap CEO for over 30 years. His son, Robert Fisher, succeeded him, serving as CEO from 2004 to 2014 and chairman to this day. The Fisher family remains the largest shareholder in Gap Inc., owning approximately 40% of the company. Despite recent struggles, Gap Inc. remains one of the world's top apparel retailers with over $15 billion in annual sales and around 2,800 stores globally. The Fisher family's vision and stewardship has transformed a single store into an iconic global brand. Their story epitomizes how entrepreneurial immigrants can profoundly reshape American retail. In 1946, Austrian immigrant Estée Lauder founded her eponymous cosmetics company in New York City. Beginning with 4 products and help from her chemist husband Joseph, Estée built a beauty empire. Estée involved her sons Leonard and Ronald in the business at a young age. The brothers expanded the company internationally and acquired major brands like MAC Cosmetics and Aveda. Today, the Estée Lauder Companies is a global prestige beauty leader powered by over 25 brands, including Smashbox, Bobbi Brown, and Clinique. The Lauder family continues to control around 40% of the company. Ronald Lauder served as U.S. ambassador to Austria under President Reagan. He also became a prominent Jewish leader as president of the World Jewish Congress. Ronald's son William now runs the Estée Lauder brand. Leonard's son William Lauder is chairman of Estée Lauder Companies. Leonard's younger son Gary is managing director of Lauder Partners, the family investment firm. Now in its 3rd generation, the Lauder family has built one of the world's most recognizable cosmetics companies. Their business acumen, political influence, and dedication to philanthropy make them true American success stories. The Lauder name remains synonymous with beauty, glamour, and style around the globe. The stories of these influential Jewish families fascinate and inspire. What other dynasties would you like us at Luxury Planet to profile next? How did these families shape your view of the American dream? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more video content unraveling the wealth of elite power players.